me see if I can flip the camera. I am at a shoot right now. Everyone's on a break. Then you got the boat outside. We're at Holborn Studios. That's where we at. That's where we at. Peace and blessings, man. Peace and blessings. Yes. So, you know, it's a film. It's a corporate shoot. So with corporate shoots, it's more smaller in nature. So you have like a crew of like 10 people, and then maybe there'll be 10 more actors. So right now we're on a break, and then we're gonna go to the green screen studio. There I might do a video where you can see what goes on behind the scenes and everything like that. I'm supposed to be with the people, but I said, you know what, let me take some time and come out and speak to you guys. You know, because I was on my way here, and I was just going over, you know, sometimes my mind goes to different things, you know, whether it's financial opulence, you know, improving yourself physically, financially, spiritually, emotionally. But what my mind went to is a Chinese zodiac. And you would ask, why did it go to that? Well, because in a Chinese zodiac, there's 12 years. And everyone has a very good, you know, within those 12 years, there's that 1 year where you would do exceptionally well. And then there's that 1 or 2 years where you might do exceptionally bad. And then it led me to thinking about, well, if that's the case, then it means that at some point in time on this planet and in this life, you're appointed to lose. And you know, and then it led me to the thought that, okay, if you are the time where you're appointed to lose, it then means that you can't always win. But then, me being the optimistic person that I am, I said, okay, instead of seeing losing as a bad thing, why don't you see losing as a lesson? And then that's why today we have the topic called Lessons in Losing. Lessons in Losing. Don't mind me, guys, I'm a bit, you can hear the sinuses acting up. It's because I got a cold. But I want to start a series called War Ready. And War Ready, I'll be talking about, you know, motivational stuff, fitness stuff, music, film, improvement in life in general. So this is War Ready, Season 1, Episode 1, Lessons in Losing. And it's just to make sure that you keep yourself fundamentally ready for any type of opposition that may come your way, whether it's a foe, whether it's a friend, whether it's family, whether it's finances, whether it's people trying to take your life. You're always in a position mentally, physically, financially to battle your opponents. Hence why the name is called Lessons in Losing. So going to Lessons in Losing. I don't know if you've read a book called The Art of War. The Art of War called Shawn, that's written by Sun Tzu, written thousands of years ago. Governments have used this book. Politicians have used this book. Musicians, creators, military units have used this book especially. And one of the tenets of the Art of War is to be prepared for every scenario. And so that now leads me onto losing. So you see, in the Chinese zodiac, what it is that there's a year where you lose, and right now we're coming into the year 2025 in terms of the Chinese zodiac. Right now we're in the year of the dragon. The year of the snake starts in, when does it start? I think it starts at January 29th. So that's when the year of the snake occurs. But in the year of the snake, the enemy sign of the year of the snake is the year of the pig. And so people are asking me, okay, what's the year of the pig? Dude, you're naming farm animals that I don't really care about. Well, these animals are representative of the years that you were born on. For instance, people who have a Chinese zodiac of the pig were born in either 2019, 2007, 1995, 1983 and 1971 and so forth. I can go on earlier, but I doubt there's anyone listening that's probably like 80, 70 years old. So anyone born in the, like I said, yeah, the 1981, sorry, I fucked up. 1983, sorry, 1971, 1983, 1995, 2007, and 2019 may experience a year where it's not the most fortunate. But I want to tell you guys who were born in the year of the pig, don't see it as that you're taking a loss. Don't see it like that. Don't see it like you're taking a loss. If you're born in the year of the pig, you know, like I said, 2019, 2007, okay, 1995, 1983, and 1971. If you take losses this year, do not see it as a loss. See it as a way to learn. I'll give you an example. Shan Tzu, when he was making the book, The Art of War, in order for him to be able to use real life examples in the book of The Art of War, he had to go through it himself, and he took the experience of other generals at that time to form that book. There's a small edition that I think there's The Art of War. The small edition has like 300 pages, but the complete edition I think is 700 pages. So you should check it out. You know, there's 5 tenets of the Art of War. You have heaven, earth, moral law, discipline, and damn, I forgot the other one. But basically, what I'm saying is that Shan Tzu had to use certain lessons that he himself went through and other generals went through to form that book. I'll give you another example. Michael Jordan. Before Michael Jordan became the great Michael Jordan that you heard of, his game was okay. It wasn't until he met a certain coach that tweaked his game, that took him from a good player to the greatest player. Do you understand? Drake, right now he's going through a situation, you know, he got beaten by Kendrick, so forth, you know, now he's suing. But my advice to someone like Drake, don't see it as a loss. See it as a lesson learned. Okay, you've lost on the rap battle. Maybe you need to go back to the drawing board in terms of creativity. Maybe you need to up your skills when it comes to formulating songs. Maybe, you know, get in touch with the black community, man. I'm in no position to give Drake advice. I am no position to give Drizzy Drake advice. He's made history countless times. But I would say don't see it as a loss and be depressed, dude. See it as a lesson learned. I'll give another example. You know, I do martial arts, but there was a time where I did the spinning crescent kick and I landed on my feet and it messed up my VMO. And to the point where now I have to kind of do certain stretches to get it back to regular health. But I could have said to myself, you know what, dude, like I'm not doing no more kicks. But I said, you know what? No. That's a loser. The lesson that I learned, I went to go and figure out different exercises to stretch out the VMO, figure out different exercises that I could do to better my kicks without stressing out my VMO. I went to do research. I went ChatGPT, YouTube. I could have just said, you know what, I'm not doing Taekwondo anymore. I could have said that. But I found a lesson in it. I said, okay, maybe there's certain things that I don't know, and then maybe now I need to go and do extra research to figure out what the issue is and find out different kicks and improve my kicks. I'll give another example. For those who are vocalists, I don't know if we have any singers in the chat. Shout out to you, Solomon, man. What's up, man? I don't know if we have any singers or rappers in the chat. Do you know it's whenever you get a cold and then you try to hit a note, you can't hit that note, man, because you know your esophagus is tied up, you know you got extra mucus in your throat, and so you can't effectively hit the note like you do. But don't you realize that what you try to do is try to figure out ways to bend your diaphragm and bend your esophagus so you can get that same intonation of when you're actually healthy. So you try to match that same intonation you get when you're healthy through your vocals when you're cold. Because what you're doing, essentially, what your body and what your spirit is doing is figuring out different ways to emulate yourself at the highest level of health. And so that's what your body will do. Your body and your mind will figure out ways to it will figure out ways to work at its highest configuration. You understand? And when you're in that season of period where you're ill and you're still trying to sing, you're still trying to record, you're still trying to rap, you're still trying to make music, you're using that losing situation to figure out lessons that can be learned from it. And so all I wanted to say today, dude, when you're losing, there's lessons that can be learned in that. Don't just see it as you fade out I'm losing, well, let me fade out into black. That's a coward's mentality, man. That's a coward mentality. When you're losing, you just fade into black. Just because you've won 80 times and now you've lost one, you fade into black. That's a cowardly mentality, man. Very cowardly mentality. And we wouldn't have books showcasing different military strategies, showcasing technological innovation without people losing. You have to lose in order for you to win, man. You have to. So for people who are born in the year of the pig, like I said, in 2019, 2007, 1995, 1983, 1971, you may take a lot of losses this year, but do not see it as a loss. It's a lesson that can be learned. Yeah? It's a lesson that can be learned. Yeah. And it just came in my spirit to tell you guys that today, man, because I think I might be speaking to myself when I say this, but, you know, it's something that I want to share. And this is already episode 1. But, you know, tell me if you like it in the chat, man. Be honest, man. You know, was I giving truths? Was I waffling? You know, put in the comments, man. You know, and if you do like what you heard, subscribe, like. You can clip it. But let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. When you lose, you're not losing. Just learning the lesson. We're just learning the lesson. All right. Peace and blessings, guys. War Ready episode 2 will be coming soon. And stay blessed, man.